Hi everyone, today we're going to be pruning my lemon tree. This is my lemon tree that I grew from seed, and for almost 2 years it has been growing on this training pot, and it's doing pretty well. It's got quite a thick trunk here, almost maybe a little more than an inch, I would say. Large leaves, and then a lot of new growth on the top. So let me give you a close-up. So the top, this is all this new growth, this little bit green, kind of looks yellow a little bit, but maybe a little overwatering. So we'll have to watch that. There is some scales I have been trying to get rid of. So let's go ahead and give it a little prune. Okay, so we're gonna start getting rid of some leaves from the bottom. And some big leaves that are crossing in the middle. Not a whole lot of pruning, but just enough to get it under control. Okay, that branch is pretty long. We'll get that one. This leaf is going, it's trying to grow towards the sun, so that's why it's like in that direction. See if I can fix that. There's a large leaf, it's almost the size of my hand. Very large leaves. So there is another one pointing down here. It's an old leaf. It's also getting a little bit yellow here for some reason. And I'm thinking it's maybe overwatering. I don't see scales on any of these leaves. Let's move towards the top. Here is a branch that is making a 90 degree angle here. So we're gonna have to get rid of it. We'll leave that leaf here. Very flexible branches that we can push down. And we don't need to wire. We just push down the branch a couple of times, maybe a couple of days, and it'll stay. Okay, so the top is it's a big shoot over here. It's taking over as the leader. So this tree, it's getting too tall for my liking. I'm gonna have to prune that back all the way. Let's just go to the first leaves. There we go. Beautiful shoot. Nice and healthy growth here. Then on this side, we also have a lot going on. There's a lot of branches here. Let's get rid of this one. It is pointing up there. And then we have, there's one other branch pointing in this direction. Let's see, maybe I should get rid of that too. Yep. And then we'll short this up here to here. Then over here, we'll short this one back to here. We'll leave some of that new growth there. I don't want to get rid of it. Get rid of all of it. And a couple of leaves here. So this tree still has no branches all the way from the top down this trunk line. One leaf right here. So we'll keep that. Then it does have 2 branches on the other side. Ideally, maybe 1 branch over here would be nice, or up here. They're growing in the wrong direction. They're on that side, so we'll have to pick a front for that one. Maybe this will be a good front, something like this. Okay, so what else? This is a huge, large leaf. I'm going to leave it alone. Okay, so I think that's it for this lemon tree. And I'm gonna give you an update on my other lemon tree from seed that I have growing. This is a much smaller one, but I separated into a single pot, and it's doing really well. Very small leaves. So let me show you that. So here's my other one, my other lemon tree growing from seed. This one is doing really nice. Nice green, nice light green on the leaves. They're small leaves too. Very tiny compared to that. Compared to this one. So this one, the one that I previously did was Mayer's, I believe that's called Mayer's. Got from one of those seeds, grocery store lemons from. I got the seeds and grew that really well. This one is a different variety of lemon. I don't know which one it might be because I got the seeds from my mother. So I don't know, but they're very small leaves, and I like that one. I like that, really cool. This top right here, there's a leader here. Let me see if I can reduce some of that, make it a little bit smaller. Okay, here, I'll get rid of this one. Bring this down a little bit, bring this one down a little bit. Okay, and then that's it. Let me do a close-up to the little trunk. So that's my other lemon tree from seed. Very cool. I'm gonna show you 2 more. This one is not doing so well. I repotted it beginning of the summer, I think. This was one of the original seeds from that lemon that I got from the supermarket. It was part of a forest. I don't know if I had that in my previous videos, but yes, this one, it's dying back a lot. It was as tall as the first one that I just pruned, but then it just died all the way down to this little tiny little tree here. That scales too. I see a lot of sticky residue here from the scale, and every time I see them, I just take them off. They're just very difficult to spot. Here's 2 of them. There you go. Here's a fat one. And there's another one right here. Maybe that's why it's not doing so well. So that's it for this one. No pruning. Over here we have the last one, and this one is also from seed. It's very loose in the pot because I recently repotted as well. Do a little bit of pruning of some older leaves. And there we go. Quite yellow a little bit there. Not a whole lot to show on this one, but it's still alive. So we'll try to overwinter that here in the apartment. And then we'll see how that works. And I'm also started to move a little bit of the trees, or some of the trees, in my my setup over here. So here's my my other lemon from Home Depot. This one is struggling a lot. It just flowers, and it wants to flower and keep flowering, but it doesn't grow. Sticky also. Scale somewhere, but I cannot find it. Here's a cactus. Here's my little tiny money tree from cutting, and this is my big one over here with the twin trunk. I got a little ficus that I got here indoors. I'll probably take it out this week because it's gonna be in the 80s here in New York. So I might just take it back right outside. Here's my Fukian tea. It's growing really nice. Got rid of a lot of the bugs that this one had. I haven't seen any more, so it's been doing well the whole summer, just growing, flowering, and growing and flowering. He's a 3D printed pot that a friend from Jimmy DIY. He's got a channel. He does a lot of 3D printing. So he printed this one for me. It looks pretty cool. There's another one that he's gonna print for me. Is Nigel Saunders, the Vietnamese style pot. I gave him the file, so he's gonna be printing that one. So stay tuned for that and see how it comes out. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.